On YouTube's end. Nice. Okay. And with a bit of time to spare, as always. Well, not as always, but either way, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And my objective today is simple. I have a horde, well, actually not a horde of side quests, but I have a decent number of side quests that need to be attended to. And these are just the ones we're aware of. Now, in my luck, there's probably more tucked away in here that we have, well, tucked away in this game that we aren't familiar with. And if I'm concerned about that, I can always go into the community tab here. It's already someone I can talk to, so that's lovely. So, well, there is all sorts to see to with respect to this, so I'll be very curious to see how it ends up playing out, huh? I'll be very curious to see how it ends up playing out. So, we'll have all these to go through. The objective is to knock everything out here, and in doing so, most likely knock out all the side quests. From there, we'll see what we get through. As for what I've been up to since we last jumped into this, short version, I've been busy. Most of this was done Sunday, although it bled a little bit into the weekdays. And my objective with this was simply, okay, since that, as a result of the Enemypedia, I was able to go through and see, okay, so if I go and pin this in the gem crafting menu, I'll be able to see, oh, go for that for a particular food item. And I believe that there's, let's see, and I believe that there should be an icon for gems. Come on, show me one. There we are. So I can also get to see the icon for gems. Honestly, I wish I had this a long time ago. I wish I had this for the base game. It's actually kind of funny, as I make a critique of Xenoblade 2 that basically says, hey, it'd be nice if I had a way to say, oh, this affinity node on this blade, can I pin that so that I can go hunting for that unique monster specifically or something like that? So, I get it, I just had to wait till 3's DLC. So, funny how that works out. Either way, because of that I was able to get through most of them. The ones that are left involved me having to take on some high-level monsters. So, one of those high-level monsters is right in front of us. Oh, you awake. It would appear that while I was talking, I awoke the statesman. You have something to say, buddy? Hang on, you okay, dude? You okay, buddy? Want to jump back on my lap? I know I abandoned you to go somewhere earlier today. You good, boy? You want attention, or do you just want out? Or something like that. Ah, well. Let's start the battle at least. I should be able to handle it at this level, but let's find out!
I'm not taking responsibility for this.
Okay, why are we not able to strike him yet? There we go. Oh, okay. Guess I'll just lead by immediately hitting burst. Does Cheeto fight giant enemy crabs when you're not looking? Yes, I did see that meme. I don't have any strong thoughts on it as I don't have enough context. It's not giant enemy crabs usually. I'm pretty sure it's more likely just the local raccoons and any feral cats that are around. Usually it's only the statesman getting involved with them, but Cheeto ended up involved as well, so far as I can tell. And both of them got got a couple surface wounds from it. But they're outdoor dudes, so what can you do? Mostly outdoor anyway. Let's see, what else is Chapman up to? I hope we can get to the super bosses. I don't expect to reach the super bosses tonight. Even if we manage to get through literally everything else, what ended up happening, well, if this follows the same pattern as the Torna DLC did, what ended up happening there is actually, I can't remember how many videos it was, and since I'm in the middle of combat, I don't want to check necessarily. But what ended up happening is that because of the, oh wow, Shilk and Niall are down? Damn. And now I'm down. Sounds about right. So, as a result of the level disparity, because you had, I think what the game was calling the super bosses at, I think, 60, 70, 80, and 100, if I'm remembering the exact enemy levels for those. My thought was, okay, what I ended up doing is to try and keep it a somewhat even fight without going into New Game Plus. What I did is I grinded up to where I was about even with level-wise, and then took them on. So, if I go the same route with this, there's a few monsters that are level 70. There's a couple that are level 90 that I'll need to worry about. And because of that, I suspect it makes more sense for me to go offline. Grind up the amount that I'll need. Bless you, Statesman. Grind up the amount. Jeez. Why are you sneezing so much? Do I need to take you to the vet? Ah, well. I'm thinking it makes more sense. Dang it, buddy, I was about to speak. I wonder how audible that is to the dudes at home. Well, at least I've been able to talk about this and focus on the Statesman. So, my thinking is, it makes more sense to perhaps lead a Xenoblade 3 stream once that we get into the main game's post-game by just saying, hey, here's a super boss that we're gonna take down. Let's see what happens. Okay, resisted. So, gives us something to work with. So, that's my thinking as of right now. Whether it works out as such, I suppose we'll find out. Well, do I need to see to you, Statesman? Are you just gonna sit there like a dude? Oh, jeez. This guy's been throwing out haymakers like crazy, hasn't he? Have we even inflicted break on you? Jeez. And now I'm about to fall too, aren't I? Yep. Oh, man. I'm assuming you mean thoughts on A instead of thoughts on a thing that you haven't said since you posted that twice. Honestly, I don't have any strong opinion on her. I'd have to go looking back to my footage to get anything super concrete. Actually, is it front break as well for that? Now, hey-ya! Is that agility down? No wonder why we keep getting murked. Hey-ya! Oh shoot, we got the attention of another monster? Ah, jeez. We should probably focus this one down before there's trouble. Ah, you went underground, didn't you? Rhoda! Oh, actually, I can exploit this. Wasn't there another one that... There was. I could use this, actually. Well, assuming that Rex doesn't just be Rex for all of 2 seconds. Oh god. Okay. Divine focus. Oh jeez. Okay, you know what? Ah. Yeah, let's go this route. Resisted as always. There we go. Now I'm happy. And then, I guess just to get us Bravo, to get us get most of us back up. Apparently I can't speak today. Another news is a day ending in Y.
Not done yet. Look out.
Wham. Alright, so we get those two back. I'll have to experiment with the completion bonuses, see if I can get something a little better next time around, but is it really so hard? Oh wow. Okay. Let's see. May as well lead with that, see what happens. Yeah, I thought so. There is one more affinity scene. Yep, I located it. We'll attend to that as the next time we're close to it. Okay, so for this, we've used Glimmer and Matthew. So, actually, yeah, you have nothing associated, huh? Yeah, I guess this is my best bet then, isn't it? Well, if I want a unity attack, gotta go with this. Here's what we'll do. Ah, blocked, huh? Oh wow, that was more than I expected. I thought I would get a chance for Matthew to hit him again. Alrighty then.
We've got you covered.
Okay, Try again. Yeah, so be it. I guess I'm not getting a burst combo, but that's okay. Yeah.
There's the rhythm.
Here I go.
I'm doing a lot of damage to you, am I?
You may be stubborn, but so am I.
Huh, we are doing a lot of damage. You just have all the health, don't you? Ugh. Oh, that's evasion. Oh, that's even worse. Well, I guess technically that falls under agility, but still. Oh, Statesman sees an opportunity. Let's see if he can figure out how to open the slightly ajar door. There he goes. I better close that door now. Alright, am I dead yet? Not yet. Not yet. Man, multiple topples, huh? That sucks. How am I still standing after all this? This is actually kind of silly that I'm still alive. Ooh, oh. Oh. Oh man. Neither Nicole and I or I were ready for that. Damn. Jeez. Ugh. Well then. Wait, well there's no effect? Okay. Wait, which one are you targeting? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, damn! Wow, A's almost dead? Okay, Glimmer's back on her feet at least. Okay, the moment we're all up, we're chain attacking to buy ourselves time. How are you alive? Sure, holy crap. Alright, everyone's up. Chain attack again.
What about something like this?
Reducing enemy defense, that sounds useful. Can we inflict break this time? Please? Holy crap, did I interrupt when I was about to get utterly murked by something? Oh crap, that finished. That wasn't what I planned.
No over yet. Now, Lord of
I think we should do this.
Attack up's useful.
Nothing else for it, right?
Wait a minute, that's just gonna complete on its own, isn't it? I just realized I might not be able to get a unity attack because I used Niall, aren't I? Let's see. Well, it's gotta be A. Okay. Yeah, heal everyone right the hell now. Ugh. That'll do. And then... Hiya! How's that? Well, we are moving the needle a little bit, but it's only a little bit, damn. Okay, everyone's back up.
Okay, got it.
I'm not allowed to inflict break, am I? No, not at all. Never. It is the thing that is not allowed. Ever. Let's hope the regen field helps for all of 2 people, apparently. Yeah, you'll do the most damage, I think. Well, not bad, actually. There we go. Okay, we did more damage that time. But was that just because of the small fry? Aw. I was hoping I would get to inflict a combo. And now Matthew's on the ground. And now I'm on the ground. I just realized Glimmer's almost dead too. If she dies, it's over. Okay, A's back up. That's good. Okay, blast time. Yeah, I need to seriously hamper their break resist if I'm gonna make this work long term. And, oh my god, look at everyone on the ground. This is actually really bad. Okay, we need to knock you over quickly. Oh crap, A and Glimmer are down? So I just spent the first 15 minutes of this stream basically wasting my time. Good to know. How close are we gonna get? Damn.
Not yet. I'm not gonna let this stop me.
Okay. I guess we're just gonna focus on quests for the time being. So. Where do I need to go for this? I may as well answer that while I'm at it. Fun fact, in the base game, the final hunt through 20 superboss has a unique battle theme. I feel like you should have waited until I ran into that to say things. Leave some things a mystery, damn it!
Here's our destination.
Alright, so. Person I wanted to talk to before we get too far on anything else. Matthew, I've decided. I'm going to build an orphanage for the children who survived this terrible ordeal. An orphanage, eh? We had one in the city as well. Might be just what this place needs. These children need to get a proper education, of course, but what they really need most is a family. Blood relations shouldn't even come into it. I think we have a duty to foster them and give them the support that they need. I'll help you with that. I'm actually pretty good with kids. Oh, that would be wonderful. Alright then.
Are they getting along well?
Don't know if you knew, but my sis used to take care of kids at the orphanage. Oh, is that so? Well then, I'd love for her to give me a few pointers sometime. Sure thing. I'll be sure to ask her. I wonder if that change... Well, it said that the story isn't going to change based on Niall being here, but I do wonder about that. You want to make new remembrance stones, eh? Yeah, that's the idea. And I was hoping you'd be willing to carve the names. Well, well. It's an honor to be chosen for an illustrious task such as that, to be sure. Of course, I'll rise to the occasion. I do owe you for the rescue anyway. I'll get my preparations in order. Let's pick this up later, alright? Sure thing. We'll be waiting in the central plaza. Alright, that's 1. Fine, make me walk back down. Let's see... What's this gonna entail? Oh-ho! The Remembrance Stones, you say? Yeah, that's right. Although we reckon stone is a bit unwieldy for the mo, so we were thinking sheet metal instead. Makes sense, and it explains why you need a metal worker like myself. Well, color me interested. It'll be a good test of my skills. Speaking frankly, if I make the metal too hard, then it'll also be resistant to delicate carving. Ugh, you serious? Ah, relax, it's nothing I can't figure out. Lead me to it, and I'll have it made to spec. Once the first one's ready, I'll bring it to the central plaza, alright? Keep a lookout. Will do, thanks. Glad to have you on board. Alrighty then. I guess those were the only 2 people we needed to talk to then. Alrighty. Ah, and there's the man himself. We're already on our end now. Great, and thanks very much for your help. Well then, shall we get started? Hey, Matthew. I really can't thank you enough. Ah, come off it. All I did was get the ball rolling, no more. I never could have come up with an idea like this. Rebuilding the stones outside the city, it's just... There must have been something holding me back, subconsciously. Thinking I was too dead set on wanting to keep the past intact. Right now though, what the city needs is people who aren't afraid of change. People like you, Matthew. Come on now, you're making me blush. Well, let me just say this then. Matthew, the city folk can't do without you. Let's rebuild it together. All the strength I've got to offer, I lay it at your feet. Thanks, mate. I feel stronger knowing you're with me. We'll raise a new city. This Remembrance Stone is just the first step. Alrighty then. Any more to this? Oh, sounds like it. Oh, nice. Alrighty then. That takes care of that. Wait, that got me a gem unlock kit? Actually, now that I think of it, didn't I randomly run into one of those while I was wandering around offline? Apparently I had more than one. Is that all that I need? Hang on.
Might be time to freshen up the loadout.
Let's review our equipment.
Huh. I guess I have them all then. Honestly, that might be the best option at this point if I'm trying to get attention away from Rex. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. I can figure out more detailed options later. Although, actually now that I think of it, have I done much with my weaponry? Perhaps that's the thing to do before I take on any more strong monsters. Because there's not too much that I can do with gems right now. So what do I need for the next batch? Oh, cool. Oh, wait. Right, I need to fight that monster again, don't I? And I should have given a different one. Yeah, I should have put it on Rex's stuff first. Hopefully the Eaglehorn won't be as troublesome. Actually, I should be able to pin that. Right? Because I'm pretty sure I saw the hammer icon Okay. So, I know to go to that strong monster again, if I can land Burst. Let's see. That's odd. Is it one of the monsters I've yet to even find then? Yeah, most likely. Huh. Interesting. It's probably something I'll need to go hunting for then. Hang on, currently pinned. Hang on. Did the pin not take? No, it did. Interesting. Then why were the... Oh wait. Is it because there's some degree of overlap, perhaps? Oh, I see. It only highlights when there's one in sight. Let's see... I should unpin everything else so I can better look for it. So I guess it's for something I haven't even found yet. Huh. What am I missing then? Well, I guess we'll figure out before too long. At least I know where to go for the next weapon upgrades, even if it may take a while. Let's see... Okay. That in mind, let's get back to quests. Okay. So this was fixing up the instrument we found a while back. Actually, what's chat been up to? Thoughts on... Let's see. Oh yeah, you're asking the question comparing Xenoblade DLC to Fire Emblem DLC? You've asked that question before. Short version, Fire Emblem is not designed for DLC, they should stop trying. What else is chat been up to? I find it funny that Monica and Gondor are descended from Noah. Indirectly, I guess. Although, when it's 1,000 years later, you'd have all sorts of weirdness as far as family tree and whatnot. I'd be curious to know how accurately they could track all of that. It's funny that 2 of the 6 city houses are descended from Rex. How did that happen anyway? Oh boy. Remember when I said Masha reminds me of Zeke, when in fact she is a descendant of... Oh, wait, hang on. Is she a member of that house? I'm gonna have to go back to the base game to check that. Welcome. Might the pretty lady desire a loot? Not exactly. I was wondering, could you look at this one for me? Oh? Oh-ho! Well, well, who would have thought? Tell me, where did you get this? Oh, I just picked it up off the ground, on the way somewhere. Really? How curious. What, is it actually yours? Oh, not at all. But nevertheless, I do know all about it. This isn't just any old loot like the ones you see on display. It's a famous piece, one might even say legendary, crafted by a master of his art who is sadly no longer of this world. So it's quite a find. He never made many, and the ones that survive to this day are incredibly rare indeed. You have a priceless treasure on your hands. It passed through the hands of many a virtuoso in the beleaguered city's history, until at some point it went missing. Whoa, that's amazing! Hear that, Glimmer? Priceless treasure, he said. Yes, well, the price of this loot is literally incalculable and immeasurable. But you are the ones who ought to have it and play it, pretty lady, none other. Why me? As I said, the loot has been the inheritance of countless virtuoso players across the ages. And seeing your strong yet graceful fingers, I know that you yourself are also an eminent musician in your own right. Which is to say, it was in a sense inevitable that this loot would find its way into your worthy hands. Okay, but, like, you can fix it, right? To my eyes, it appears that it would be as simple as replacing the strings. If you bring me the materials, I will take full responsibility of getting it in playable order. Tell us what you need. According to the ancient techniques by which the lute was constructed, the highest grade strings were made from animal intestines. And to the best of my knowledge, of those, the guts of rare giant lutes produce the very sweetest of timbers. I see, I see. What, no comment beyond that? Okay, I was about to say, come on, that's the obvious joke you make. Yes, guts, indeed. That's a very familiar expression. Quick, pull the clip out of Pyrus staring Tora down when Poppy's revealed, as it were. Or rather, the outfits that go with Poppy. You seem to have reservations. Don't suppose there's anything we can substitute for those? Modern manufacturing techniques make use of metal wires or synthetic fibers, but those would not suit a lute such as yours. Giant hand lutes, was it? I felt it like I saw one once at the old Legre Baja battlefront. Oh-ho! There was one in this region? How fortuitous a windfall. I'll go ahead and leave the lute with you. We'll do something about the materials. Acknowledged. I will await news and make preparations as I do so. Luck be with you. Alrighty then. Presumably it'll mark out where I need to go. That way, huh? Alrighty, let's have it out.
We're here. Where next?
Away from here is the answer. I'll have to figure out where the rest of those quest markers are pointed to eventually. There we are. There it is. That must be the Anlude we're after. How did it grow to such a size? Truly a rare specimen if ever I saw one. It'll be a pain in the arse if it runs off. Let's take it down, here and now. Getting up the fun music, huh? Alright, very well. I don't expect it to last that long, but very well. And of course Rex got its attention immediately because he doesn't know when to not get attention, apparently. Alright. Relatively easy pickings at our level. There we go. Right on! Glimmer, you're up. Up for what? What do you mean, what? We need the thing's guts, don't we? So you gotta slice it open, then get your hands around the pipes, and... Gonna stop you right there. Unless you actively want me to barf. Ah, kids these days. Turn around, I'll do it for you. Thanks. In fact, anyone squeamish about blood can look the other way. This might get a wee bit graphic. Really, Nicole? Really?
Right, let's double time it.
Also, are we not going to mention the fact that in order to slice it up, Rex decided to take a sledgehammer to a scalpel's job, effectively? Are we going to acknowledge that at all? No? Fine. Glimmer is Pyra's daughter raised by Mithra? Is that confirmed? Or rather, will this game confirm it? Also, what circumstance? You know what? I don't want to know yet. Hello again. I see you have succeeded in safely procuring our desideratum? Oh, well. Yeah, eventually. Now, please wait a moment. I'll get the old bill fixed up in no time. No, it's a fan joke? Okay, fair enough. There, it's done. From now on, it is your loot. Thanks. Actually, can I ask one more thing? Oh, and what might that be? I don't really know how to play. Would you, mind teaching me? I wouldn't mind, of course, I wouldn't. But I'm afraid I may not be equal to the task. I am a skilled enough craftsman, but somewhat embarrassingly, my ability as a player is middling at best. In that case, I will teach you. Wait, eh? My thoughts exactly. Whoa, you can play the lute, eh? I dabble. Certainly I wouldn't call myself a virtuoso. Huh. Well, this I didn't see coming. Thanks a bunch, eh? Well then, could we get started? Well, I guess even an Aegis would need a hobby. Why not? It's as good a time as any. In view of the situation, could you choose a lute for me as well? Of course, it would be my pleasure to gift you one. Out of my honor too, if you deign to play it to your heart's content. That's a generous offer, and I appreciate it, but are you sure? You needn't be shy. After all, it is the player that makes the lute. Without a pair of hands to tenderly strum it, no heart-wrenching ballad can arise, no dulcet song to stir body and soul. Right then, pretty lady, behold. What's this? It's a musical score. I have set down the melodies of the city's musicians in sheet music. Alas, memory has its limits, and the songs that delighted the city in the past continue to slip away from me. Nothing would please me more than if you were to bridge the gap between us, your predecessors, and the future, with song. It's a deal. You won't be forgotten. By my lute, I swear it. Oh, we're not gonna see them practice? Maybe later, if we're lucky.
I wonder how they're doing.
I'd more or less come to terms with the fact that this place shall punctuate my end of the story, you know, being in my vale of years. Don't say that. Oh, but here's the thing. Ever since I met your merry band, I've had a change of heart. Frail as this body is, I can still entrust my instruments to future musicians, to those who can carry on the trade. Driven by this purpose, I cannot afford to shuffle off this mortal coil just yet. That's right. If you've got time left to spare, you've got to use every last bit of it. You're absolutely right. Dear youngsters, thank you for blessing my life with meaning. There we are.
We made a connection.
How goes the lute practice, Glimmer? Not bad. A's been teaching me whenever we get a spare moment. Just as you surmised, she has quite the knack for it. It's a pleasure to instruct her. Hahaha, music to my ears. Then I look forward to the rise of a new young virtuoso. Alrighty then. Another one down. Oh, do you have more? It is a time of hardship for the city folk, it's true. But now they have glimpsed renewed hope. Oh yeah, we ain't done just yet. With a bit of cooperation, we might even realize our dream to get the city rebuilt. Good lad. You keep a hold of that confidence and never let it go, you hear? Alrighty then. Oh, there's someone I can talk to over that way. As well while I'm at it. We should check all the camp animations in base game and DLC. It can take a while to cycle through all of them though, and there's a decent number of repeats. I'm pretty sure I've seen most of them at this point. It's quite an honor to be given the task of engraving names on the remembrance stones. But as the names add up, it really does start to weigh on you. Hang in there, Kathy. I would dearly hope that the task of engraving your names doesn't fall to me. You're the hopes and dreams of the city, so don't go dying out there. Alrighty then. It used to be that the engraving of the stones was a symbol of recognition given to master artisans who'd spent years honing their craft. Now, a novice like me has to carry on the tradition. I'm still astonished by it all. I'm sorry, is it getting too much for you? I am feeling the pressure a little, but as someone who takes pride in their work, there is no greater honor. Don't worry, I won't bring shame upon my forebears. The work will be done. Alrighty then. Let's see. Anything more to worry about here? Well, not at this time of day anyway. So, next quest. Alright. Drop favorite pair of goggles, huh? Alright, let's knock them out. I'm pretty sure that's related to... Okay, so that's related to one of those. And presumably I'll have to go up onto the cliffs.
Here we are.
In order to go take on that level 55. That would be my best guess anyway.
We've been found.
Alright, fine, we'll knock you out too. Not that it gives us much at this point. Good job.
Now you're getting me. Don't look away.
That guy decided to activate too, huh? Well, actually, maybe that's what I should work on now.
Piece of cake.
Quick and painless, thankfully.
Oh, okay, that's just that, huh? Okay, real quick. Something I'm thinking about. May as well set these back up, right? Okay, so I wanted this.
Let's do it with feeling, Matthew.
No pressure. And then...
Hey, let's team up.
yeah, that'll do.
We can't lose. I know it.
Let's try that. I had set everything to burst while I was grinding for materials. But no reason not to worry about anything more.
Don't lose it, will you?
Let's see. Alright, no more pings that direction. Alright. I believe then... Alright, that's the next one on the list. I believe that's just over here? Yes. Alright, let's take him on.
We're here.
Actually, this isn't the best direction to approach from, huh? Given I don't have an easy way back. Ah well, we can just drop down here without issue. So I'll probably be harassed on the way. Did I ever bother to fight the stuff down there? Because there's a few monsters I've yet to take down, or even see.
We've been found.
Yeah, I'm just gonna climb up the wall and not worry about that. I've got most of the materials I need now. So the joke is Pyra's daughter acts like Mithra and Nia's daughter acts like Pyra. Oh, damn it. This is not the first time I've fallen for that, damn it. Why do I suck? This is what I get for looking away at chat. Where was I? So. We know nothing about Mithra's child.
Okay.
There's two jokes about it. Either Mithra's child is Dirk or we call them redacted. Makes sense. Someone made a compilation of all the camp animations on YouTube. Yeah, makes sense. I like the camp animation where A bonks Matthew on the head. That one's silly. There's an edit with the bonk sound effect? Of course there is. Okay. So, how dangerous?
This is the place. Now where's the target?
The target is literally all of them. Let's go. Get up.
Now you're getting me. Don't look away.
Boom! Wow, that hit burst on all of them? Damn. Alright. I guess I should have expected this to be fairly easy with where I'm at. Are there any other quests after this? Well, I'd probably have to go digging in the community stuff to find out for certain. But we'll go through all that, then we'll figure out what to do afterward. There we go. Alright, that makes things simple. Okay, now. I believe the final quest we had laid out was this one. Well, I also have to go searching for containers, but Humongous Nopantol, what's that gonna... You know what? I guess we'll find out when we get there. For now... Oh yeah, that's probably one of the containers I need, but how many are left anyway? So everything there, one here, presumably that one. And then none there, two over here. Okay, so only 3 left as far as the game is aware. I wonder where the 2 are. I think I've seen everything around here, but... Unsure. Unless they're buried somewhere among all this, which is possible to be fair. Want you to a tactical RPG again? What, you mean an SRPG? Well, with the Switch 2, I'll have Path of Radiance. That might be worth checking out. But it'll be a while yet. I'm replaying Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones on my spare time, so that's keeping me well occupied for the moment, just as something fun to do that isn't related to anything specific. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna go deal with that. Got sidetracked. I like how after a bonks Matthew on his head, he looks so offended.
We've arrived. What to next?
So... I want a square tactics game? As you have said, I'm well aware.
I can take point. Trouble coming.
Time for something real special.
Okay. Let's see how dangerous this one ends up being. Jeez. Resisted, huh? Yeah, we'll just keep spamming with everything. Man. Oh, hello! You brought friends! Launch? Not quite. Ooh. Can we get lucky? Have someone topple? Yes! Ooh, burst! I think that's AoE for everyone as well, too, so that'll be useful. Even if it doesn't do a lot of damage because of the circumstances, it should hit everything else. Yeah! Oh, you brought more friends, huh? Oh, jeez, you're just spamming friends now, huh? Well, you just gotta deal with all the people around you, huh? Just do some damage.
Here I go.
There we go. Nice and simple. Huh. Just now realizing how visible that was the whole time. Fascinating. Alrighty. That's that scene too. That should be all the quests that we're aware of, apart from gathering Nippon medals. So, that in mind, let's go to the community tab and start knocking out the remainder. Alright, so that one's reliant on Nippon medals. When do you show up? So you're a Nippon, huh? Wait, the dungeon architect. Isn't that back where we talked to the Nippon over at this camp? Have you played a tactics game with an isometric style? I don't believe I have.
Okay, we've arrived.
Where is that guy hanging out, actually? Because we've... Oh! Thanks to business of friends, Jojo made comfy little nest egg. But profits now reach ceiling. Only one thing left for Jojo to do. You're going to move on to another location? Jojo certainly plans to. Such is caravan way of life. So, how about a little closing down sale before you go? Offload some stuff at half price, make the going lighter? Pride of Jojo would never allow. Credo of Jojo has always been death before discount deals. Alright, don't get your feathers in a twist. I was just trying to make a joke. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Also, where the heck is that guy? Actually, if he's always visible... Oh, he's over in that direction. Okay, at least I can track. That's useful. Quite useful, in fact. Ah, here we are. Berber, sorry for spring on friend, but have ultra important pop quiz question. When it comes to dungeon, what is key to fun? Fun? Finding treasure, maybe? Very close, but no juicy broccoli. Correct answer is puzzles to solve. And it just so happened that Berber loved making gizmos and contraptions to confound and bamboozle. If friends have any ideas for new kind of puzzle gizmo, please do share with Berber. Uh-huh. Hey, my turn to ask you something. Is that an ultimate hammer on your back? Oh ho ho! Correct, delicious! Friend have good eye to spot. So Riku isn't the only Nippon to have one. So why do you have one of those? Or really, what are they even? The answer is tightly guarded secret! Wow, and here I was thinking we were friends. Berber keeps secret for benefit of friend. When not know it increased thrill and spill factor 4 dozen-fold! Uh-huh. Berber hear that Nippon named Bobobi trading in Nippon metals lately. That true? Yeah, that's right. He's collecting them, he says. Well, that's extremely thrilling. And somewhat spilling also. Berber shall also do one day.
Looks like we have something to discuss.
Will you now? You friends, thank you! Thank you for always stop by and speak to Berber! Well, I mean, you're working so hard on your own, I figure the least we can do is chat with you from time to time. Meh, Berber touched to more of being. It seemed universe not abandon Berber after all! Uh-huh. Now Berber fired up with will to work. We'll pour all a fresh zeal into creating best dungeon ever! Why?
Our relations deepen.
Berber finally finished laying foundation for dungeon building here, metaphorically. Yet nearly time for Berber to go explore dungeon building opportunities elsewhere. You'll be leaving this place? That right, and Berber will miss friends. I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. Good luck with your dungeon thing, yeah? Thanks for support. Friends are bestest friends Berber could ever hope for. Okay, then. At least that's sorted. Pretty sure there's a couple Nippon over here, right? Yes. Kuguru talk about setting out for other regions soon. Yeah? Are you gonna go with? Kuguru and Baba Lulu are in middle of quest to perfect science of cuisine. Babalulu accompany to end of Ionios if necessary. Oh, well then, take care. Babalulu look forward to much fun talk of fungi in future. Here is juicy gossip morsel for friends. Just other day, Guguru met person who says they come from Dacity. Wait, the city? Come on. Really, Matthew? It would help if you tried rubbing two brains. Okay, I thought Uni and I were on the same wavelength. What? Wow, you're usually not that spicy, eh? What? Ah, of course, city. Guguru always forgetting the importance of definite article. Silly Guguru. Person looking worse for wears, so Guguru give mushroom as prezi. Then they look incredibly grateful. Oh, did you? That's nice of you. Thanks, Guguru.
They've got something to say to us.
Please do listen. Guguru have genius idea to make sure Babalulu never go to the Lulu again. Go on then, we're listening. Ho 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 ho. Friends will blanch to hear. Isn't that a bad thing? Guguru will always keep pocket full of favorite mushrooms of Babalulu on person. That way, Babalulu always find way to Guguru by follow scent of delicious. How that's for revolutionary. Guguru is real life prodigy. Prodigiousness so prodigal, even Guguru astounded. I see. Well, good for you. You're not one to talk anymore, Matthew. You're not allowed. Day is fast approached when Guguru must gather party and venture forth in search of new delectables. Wait, I'm playing Baldur's Gate now? Who can imagine what nummy nom-noms exist in other regions of world? Gugugu cannot, but drool all the same. That's pretty on brand for a Nopon. Though I have considered an Ionios trotting food trip myself. A food venture, eh? That does sound pretty tantalizing. Alright then. Let's keep going down the line. Change Dylan's community status, huh? Oh, and he just got enabled apparently. Where are you hiding, buddy? Wrong time of day, presumably. Alright, so... let's see. So if I just spawn in here, change the time to morning, that should be enough. This is the first half of my isometric comment. Oh yeah, so square tactics games are isometric unlike Fire Emblem. Yeah, the other tactics I've seen you play with are all top-down.
We've arrived.
I don't see why I necessarily needed to read that one out, given that it's fairly closely related to the other one, but still. This game is good at roasts. And suddenly I'm starting to wonder if Manana even has a purpose here. As far as I know, the old master never once used a blade. If a true master hones his strength unarmed, is then the very act of using a weapon uncouth? Might want to take that with a pinch of salt. Granddad was kind of a hermit after all. A wise ascetic. Then I must follow in his footsteps and choose the path of the fists. Mate, there's really no reason to. You can't say anything when you've just been using your fists. I heard about this Alpha. What a horrible thing to have befallen your sister. Yeah, thinking about it, this means the attack on the city was all our fault. Stop. No one is to blame here. I know it's not my place to say, but try not to let it weigh you down, Matthew. I'll try.
Let's go and visit them.
Matthew, would you mind having a bout with me? Sure. What's brought this on? I've been training myself from the ground up again with the old master's teachings in mind. I was hoping you might see my progress first, before I show anyone else. Wow, you're really stoked about this, huh? Pah, I've surprised myself. It's been a long time since I felt the old fighting spirit surging through my veins. Well, good on you. I'm always ready to tussle if you're up for it. Alrighty then.
Always nice to see you.
So you're finally leaving for Origin, to rescue Nio. Hey, Jethro, if anything happens to us, I want you to take good care of the city folk. I can't agree to such terms. Harsh. Only because I believe in your safe return. It won't come to that. When Niall comes home, let's show her the birth of a new city, shall we? Hell yeah. Wait, you two count for community as well? Alright. Us Liberators originally lived in separate worlds. Shulk and Panacea in the world of the Shulk and Panacea in the world of the Bionis, and Boss and I in Allrest. With me so far? When Ionios was born, most people were assimilated by origin, but there were also exceptions such as us. Why weren't you assimilated, though? That I do not know. The reason for our existence here is unclear. It may be that we have a role to play in this world. Something like that. A role? Easy, lad. No need to overheat your brain thinking about this stuff. Lika and me, we did what we could to exist. To be here and to meet you. That's all there is to it, I reckon. Gotta lampshade this somehow, right?
I see. So that's how they really feel.
Teacher, let me just say this. I genuinely respect you. There's still so much more I want to learn from you. So, come what may, I'm going to be by your side, till the end. Panacea, you don't have to do that. Sorry, I got a bit het up, didn't I? That wasn't very like me. Thank you very much, Panacea. Witnessing your growth has been an honor. I mean it. Alright, keeping that one short and sweet. Very well.
Relations deepen.
So what have you been up to, Dylan? So, I heard setting up a replacement remembrance stone in the plaza was your idea. Everyone's been saying how happy they are about it. Some are even calling you their new leader. How about that? Leader? Nah, come on, that's a bit much. It really isn't. You know how damn important those slabs are to us. I always knew you were destined for greatness, you know. Looks like I was right on the mark. So keep doing what you're doing, and be the change the city folk need, eh, leader? Why are we having Matthew as the leader? Have you seen him? Hey, did you know that Aunt Mickey was pretty besotted with Niall? Wait, seriously? Swear it's on the city. I knew you wouldn't notice. You're not very quick on the uptake with these things, are you? Huh, I guess not, no. Mickey and Niall, eh? Sorry, I'll go sort this out with him right now. What? Hold on, you don't mean like socking him one or anything? Given Matthew? There's a good chance of it. He doesn't exactly know any other way. Oh, do I hear a Cheeto meowing at my door? Hang on. You have something to say, dude? What is it? He's just gonna meow at me and then walk off, assuming that I'm gonna follow. Well, you'll be here meowing soon. As I suspected, this place could really use a doctor or two. I won't lie, I'm glad of the warm welcome. It would have been nice to have encountered them sooner, though. The lives we could have saved. Don't go down that hole. You'll do what you can, and things are gonna be that much better from now on, right? You make it sound so simple. Though, yes, I'll get the job done. Alrighty then.
Always nice to see.
You're going to bring Niall back to us, right, Matthew? Yeah, I sure am. I see. Then I'll have to prepare something in advance of your triumphant return, won't I? Haha, I like the way you think. It's because I have no doubt you'll do it. Come back home safely, both of you. Alrighty then. Oh, hang on, was that something new? Yeah, looks like it. Whoops. I may be an artisan, but I also consider myself very well versed in the art of war. If I must fight, then rest assured their blood shall rain upon the battlefield, and they shall know the name of Vanquisher Cathy. Okay, I'm scared now. Oh ho, I jest of course. Of course. I was about to say, that's Not a very intimidating name. Alright, community. Change Bobobi, so I need to keep working on that. Alright. Actually, acquire all recipes. Where's the one I'm missing? Is it associated with Bobobi? Probably. Okay. What time of day? Noon. What is it now? Too early. That'll do.
Here's our destination.
And of course, I spawned into the wrong spot. When you do play platformers, I've only seen you do 2D platformers. I would like to see a 3D one. There was that time I played Sonic Adventure 2. And Sonic Adventure 1, to be fair, but still. As ordered, I made it so the new Remembrance Stones will be fully detachable. You can pop them down and pick them up as many times as you like, till we find a place we can call home. Cheers, Ruben. You did a bang-up job. Ha! High praise indeed. Well, sooner or later we're going to have to find something a bit more permanent. Indeed. I've been getting plenty of requests straight from the Liberators. Can't complain though, it's keeping these hands occupied. What sort of requests are you getting? Oh, actually wait, that's A. What sort of requests are you getting? Ah, you know, odd jobs. Repairing the soldiers' armor, making steel barricades, that sort of thing. Well, you've been a great help. It really shows when someone's well versed in their particular trade. Aha! Oh, you flatterer. I could get used to this.
They've got something to say to us.
Did you guys spread the word about my metalworking profession or something? Because I'm getting swamped with requests. Levinus armor, pots and pans for the canteen, you name it. Damn, I don't envy you. You gonna be okay? Not sure if okay is the right word, but yeah, I'll be fine. They picked the right man for the job after all. Maybe it's time for me to finally set up my own little workshop. You better enlist my services from time to time. Alrighty then.
That's how you make drums.
Say, Matthew, you're headed off to that origin place then, are you? Lend me your ear for a second. Think you could tear some parts off of that big brute for me while you're at it? Even a little bit of casing would do. I suspect that thing isn't made of your ordinary metal. In fact, I'll bet you it's quite extraordinary. Yeah, sorry mate, but we ain't got time to be fiddling around doing stuff like that. I suppose not, no. Never mind then. Just thought it couldn't hurt to ask. I suppose not. Alright, now there's gonna be all sorts of noise from the kitchen. I'm gonna close the door again. Chico's just gonna have to live without. Okay, so, community. So, Bobobi, and then... Where's the final recipe then? Presumably... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go after all the containers then, huh? That's presumably what it'll boil down to. Okay then. Well, given that, can I sneak around that big boy and grab what's behind him?
We've arrived. Where to next?
Because I'm pretty sure one of the containers is back there. And then we have, I think, a couple to go, grab elsewhere, but that should be easy pickings.
This is quite rare.
What's hidden back here? Container, presumably? Yep.
Well done.
Should have tried sneaking back there a long time ago. Okay, that in mind. So. Okay, container. So, two tucked away somewhere in the Ragmos Desolation. I'm trying to think of where, though. Nothing for it but to wander around a bunch, huh? Alright, let's get moving.
That was a track.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I should have everyone wash their clothes at some point. Not that it matters too much right now. So, what's this about?
That place. What is it, Shulk?
The last time I explored these ruins, something crawled up towards us from below. It was the leader of the local Antons. It caught me and my friends completely by surprise, so I'm still slightly traumatized.
Oh dear. I'm not really feeling that.
No, indeed. Neither was I.
Are you sure you weren't feeling this one? Are you sure? Ah, well, while I'm here, characters. Let's see, what did I want to check? Oh, yeah. So I won't have enough to max these out, but I should be able to max out one of you. Let's do that real quick.
There we go. The power. The power. Feels good. Feels good.
There we go.
Blades don't dictate my strength.
And then how far can I get you?
All the hard work pays off. I'll make good use of this.
Alrighty, that'll do. Let's see. That's a Xenoblade 1 reference? Yeah, I guess that. It's just been too long for me to remember exactly what it's about. Okay, so somewhere in this Ragmos Desolation, there are containers hidden to boot. It wouldn't be in there, given how barren that is. Well, let's see. Nothing for it but to go wandering around. I'm gonna complete the community stuff. I'm gonna have to do that.
We're here. Where next?
You should get a ping whenever I get close to it. Oh. Let's go. I wonder if it'd be worth looking them up at this point.
Hey,
Although,
these are rare.
I've been having trouble looking up specific stuff, because a lot of places that do guides and whatnot didn't do a lot for Future Redeemed, given how much you can find just through normal gameplay. Didn't think it would be through this area, but worth checking just to be certain anyway. Kind of surprised there isn't anything associated with that. Though I suppose I shouldn't be that surprised.
This is quite rare.
Okay. So we would have wandered all over this spot as we were clearing it out.
My knees felt that.
We'll wander briefly just to be on the safe side. So what else chat up to? What's the next ARPG you want to get into after Xenoblade? Not the next game, that can be in a few years. Well, I'm not sure what makes the most sense, honestly. I'll have to give that some thought. Honestly, I'm just ready to be done with JRPGs for a while. Okay, there's a ping. Ah, it was tucked away behind the bushes again, huh?
Love me a bit of loot. Check it out. Enough
That's
on
one.
the-
Can we trade it for something?
Hang on. 9 of 11. Hang on. We've been getting medals almost exclusively from containers. Wait, there's a field crafting somewhere around here that I haven't done yet? How'd that happen? What field crafting have I not seen to? No, seriously. I feel like it would mark out if there was something I hadn't done yet. Well, whatever the case may be, let's keep wandering.
Damn. They got the drop on
I'm just gonna ignore you. Let's see. I just swear I just heard something go off. Doesn't look like it though. It wouldn't be in the middle of the water. But what would be the field crafting? Okay, I'm gonna dig up the tab real quick. Alright, I'll let that load while we keep while it auto runs. Let's see. Wait, there's something to the south, at the south part of the garrison? Let's see, we were already aware of this. We would have gotten a ping if we were going to get anything container-wise here. Whoops. Well, that's one way to respawn, I guess.
My poor heart.
You'll live, Nicole. There's something tucked away in there that I missed. Let us see. Maybe there's something at that outcropping, perhaps? I doubt that's where the container is, necessarily. At least with what I'm looking at. What are your favorite songs and what you've heard from Xenoblade so far? For Xenoblade 1, it's... let's see... What would I set... what would I distinguish? Let's see... You're not gonna let me explore, are you? Yeah, maybe. Damn it. Dropped too far below. So we can get over there. Maybe I still can. Alright, so that's the chest. Can I walk over this way? Oh, damn it. Apparently so. Just gonna have to work for it. Okay. So there's something up that way. Alright, we'll check it out.
Nice knowing you,
What else to check that too? So, from Xenoblade 1, I think it's Zanza the Divine, Frontier Village Knight, and Time to Fight in that order. Xenoblade 2 I haven't put as much thought into. Just off the top of my head. Still moving forwards up there.
I suppose it's time to engage?
Uriah at Night is another one. Brofon's at Village during the day. What else would I put in there? Probably the battle theme when you fight Jin and Malos on the cliffs of Moritha. That was a good one. Ah, damn it. And I messed up again. Okay, I'm breaking that emblem so that it leaves me alone. Come here.
Time to pull our power. Pick a good moment for us.
Thank you.
Not much challenge there.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
No more bothering me, damn it. You got that? Now let's go back to what we were
Careful,
doing.
they're after us.
No. I like counterattack. You might want to remind me which one that is. Okay. Oh, damn it!
My knees felt that.
My mind's feeling it. Ugh. Okay, getting in too much of a hurry. Getting in too much of a hurry.
Bold of them to get up in my face.
Let's see. With respect to Xenoblade 3, the first that comes to mind are the Keves Colony theme during the day and Immediate Threat, in case that wasn't obvious. Haven't put too much thought into it beyond that, though I do like the overall leitmotif. Oh, hello. There was an ether mask for here as well? No wonder why I didn't spot it.
Gotta make use of what we got.
That might also explain why I couldn't find that container either. Huh. Fair enough. Okay, so that's the last field crafting for this area. And that should point me to the last container. There we are. Let's get moving.
Okay, we've arrived.
Including DLC?
Hey,
I like the Torna battle theme. It's a bit, well, it's a bit over complicated when you listen to it in the soundtrack, though what you hear in normal gameplay is quite fun. Let's see. Honestly, all the Torna DLC music is good stuff.
I'll have that. Check it out. And not one medal. We can pocket that for later. Very positive.
There we go. Alright, let's go back through real quick, make sure I've got everything. Okay. So we've got the unique monsters to worry about. But, hang on.
Here's our destination.
So there's one left that we need to find, presumably. But we've gotten all the containers, and that's where we've reliably gotten the Nopon medals from in the past. Though I guess there's only one source left that we can go to, and that's knocking down unique monsters. Is it worth taking another stab at this guy? Maybe.
well, here we are.
Don't pull any punches, all right?
You shouldn't have gotten in our way.
Alright, let's try again.
Don't mind
Jeez. Wow. Wow. And that's against Schult, too. Damn. Resisted, of course. Jeez. I can link all the Nopon medals in chat? Yeah, go ahead. If there's literally only one left, I'd like to know where so we can at least knock out the community stuff. Because at this point it looks, unless I get lucky going up against this guy, I'd be surprised if I could take him down. I'm gonna need to go scouring accessories and whatnot to knock down enemy break resist at this rate. Because I need a way to just inflict smash a bunch, I think. Or at least to try and get a better guarantee of landing break during chain attacks so I can get rid of enrage. Because it looks like I can do decently okay as long as rage isn't in play. But once rage came up, it was just... It wasn't quite curtains, but... Well, here we are. Alright, there we are. Let's see, where's... We'll open this up. Okay. Alright, I don't have to walk around this browser. Let's switch this over to Brave. Okay. Alright, that one open. Hiya! Jeez. At least blowdown isn't as annoying in this version as it is elsewhere. Ah, evaded. Damn. How am I still standing after all that? Okay, so... Oh yeah, I should definitely mention you will know our names, shouldn't I? Both the 1 and 3 version. There we go. What are you walking away for? Pay attention to us. Okay, don't pay that much attention. Damn. Actually, if I can land break on the small fry. Get back here. Damn. Oh, wait, nope. Up. Can't inflict launch. Oh. Let me. Alright, this will inflict burst on everyone. And I'll at least get me another item that I can use to upgrade a weapon. I'm allowed to grab them. Yep. Ooh. I can upgrade 2 weapons with that. Very nice. Alright, that is a hidden benefit, I suppose. Ah, really? And now Ace is dead. Great. Alright, so you're down now. Whoa, crap! Well, we've lost. Run! Run away from the big scary! Okay. Well, at least I got the means to upgrade another weapon. better make sure that my weapons are fully upgraded before I deal with any of the stronger enemies, huh? Yeah.
Here's our destination.
Where the heck do I get the Eggle horns, I wonder?
Pleased to use, but not
Also,
abuse.
Egil? Curious, though.
Pleased to use, but not abuse.
Let's see, is there anything that I can buy accessory-wise that would give me... that would reduce enemy break resist?
Time to buy some first-rate crud.
Oh. Wow, that much gold? Holy crap. Huh. Good stuff in there. I'll have to do comparisons to see what's worth among all that. And then this is just
Money won't
for
spend
collectibles,
itself.
right? Yeah. And I've got all the Collectopedia done at this point. Oh, the Egil horns are the level 70 boss drop? Oh boy. How dangerous is that one gonna be? Well, if it's level 70. Oof. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna scour the list for the final Nopon, whatever. Then we're gonna move on. Okay, so. Got all the... So I can just ignore anything that's a relic. So actually, real quick. So I can ignore anything that's a relic. Actually, yeah, we've got all the city survivors. We've got... It's basically only unique monsters left, isn't it? Okay, cool. So anything that's a unique monster. Oh, it's gotta be one of the unique monsters then that I haven't taken on, right? So let's see. Actually, if that's the case, I should be able to go through here and look for the uniques, right? So there's one I don't know about in Yesterday that is presumably the super boss, or the level 70 monster. This one, I know I can't fight, because that's a level 80. That one we keep having trouble with at 60. These two are level 90. Alright, that's a level 100 if memory serves. I think I found the one. Okay. So, when do you spawn? During lightning, huh? Alright, flying around the bridge during lightning, huh? This the last one? And presumably. Let's take a look.
This is the place.
There she blows. Alright, after this, I think we can at least wrap up the community aspect. Hopefully. Rude! Yep, I'm aware about the boss of Lake in a Thunderstorm. I got a glimpse of it when I was doing offline grinding, and I know that's a level 80 monster, and therefore outside of what I can take on right now. Wait, how did Glimmer drop again? Oh, hang on. Alright, burst it. There we go. Aw, wasn't able to get a proper launch on because it wasn't over the bridge. Alright, Rex is about to die, but that's okay. Down you go. Okay, and there's the last Nopon medal. Nice. Okay, drop it off, and then should be able to wrap up everything after that. Hopefully.
Looks like we can close the Encyclopedia entry.
Hope we appreciate hard work of friends. Alrighty. Behold, reward that due to friends today. Oh, spiffing! So spiffing, Nopon Medal Collection is complete! Thanks to friends so much, but we not know how to thank with enough raring. Haha, I'm just happy you're happy, pal. Does that mean you finally come into your own? Exactly correct. Now can go home without scolding from Mama-Pan! Or so Bobobi thought at first, but now that Bobobi think, might stay here a while longer. For lo and behold, Bobobi discovered beauty of independent living. If Bobobi go back now, assuredly forced to either enter workforce, Bobobi not peachy keen on prospect of hard labor. Yeah? Well, you know yourself best. Do what makes you happy, man. Anyway, with that all said, Shoppa Bobobi will be taking long administrative hiatus. But Bobobi not want to stay forever alone, so would appreciate if friends could come out and visit. Sure thing, if we find a moment. Okay, then Bobobi take nap now. Please rouse from slumber at dinner time. Okay then. Is that it?
Ah, yes! That's the full medal collection.
Yay! We finally finished it.
Is that it? Just earlier, Bobobi received letter from Mama-Pan. Oh yeah? What did she say? She checked in to see if Bobobi finished or not with collection of Nopon medal. But Bobobi get bit cheeky and sent straight back with curt reply, not yet. Why? You could have told her the good news. If Bobobi write that, she insists Bobobi return home with utmost urgency. Probably also make do long list of chores too. And get away with busy excusings for present. After mercantile negotiation has many uses. Hehehe, genius application of thinking. Bobobi is such smarty pun. Welp.
Always happy to help.
That weird. What's weird? Bobobi been living day to day as free spirit, doing whatever tickles fancy at Bobobi, but now it starts to feel like something lacking. Uh-huh, that's probably because you had a little taste of the joy of good, honest labor. Meme? Joy of working off clogs? It's unimaginable. Is it possible that Mamapan expects so much of Bobobi to plant seed of motivation? No! From now on, Bobobi removes to move single century. Prerogative of the lazy bum is basic right. Okay, so that was that sorted. But there was another one that required me to seed a Bobobi, right? Thought there was. Ah, there we are. Where are you hiding out? Let's find out. Off we go. But where's that final recipe? What rarity of Eggle horns did you need? Highest rarity, I believe. It was for weapon crafting, so I need to take on the level 70, I suspect. Well, hang on, why is there a quest marker that just opened up? Hey, you! I want to give you this. Oh, lucky me. It's a recipe? A Nopon friend of mine gave it to me. It's called Doodle Noodles. Isn't that adorable? Oh, and if you need any assistance, they said they all want to help. Nopon are normally so fickle. What got them fired enough to get involved like this? I know what we can do. Starting today, I'm gonna appoint you our official Nopon ambassador. Really? An ambassador? Me? That's badass, really.
Our relations deepen.
This is Nopon Ambassador Sealy. Do you copy? Over? Really? We copy. So how you getting on with the bond? Oh great. We had a blast again today, playing games and stuff. You could say I had a heck of a time. I think we've struck gold appointing this one. She's a real free spirit. I wonder about that, but okay. Well, I should be able to at least attend to the final community, but then... what's that final quest? Oh, you're not gonna appear? Ah, only a specific... oh, right. That makes sense. Change time. Whoops. Confirm. Alright, one last.
Different dishes they're eating.
Man, I'm getting hungry just looking at him.
I guess on some level, I realized Granddad's curry was always the talk of Colony 9. But I never thought it'd turn out to be this big of a deal. Don't think you'd have imagined it either, to be honest. Haha, indeed. But I think dear old Georgia would be proud. Ah, true enough. It certainly is nice and it'd be proven wrong. Don't worry, I'll be sure to spread the good curry word and have folk talking about it 1,000 years from now. You get weirdly animated whenever you have curry on the brain, huh? Aha! Always good to establish a good customer base. That'll keep me in good stead for years to come. Alrighty then.
A growing circle of friends, all helping each other out. Community rocks.
It's true. We must be forever appreciative of those bonds.
Suppose it's finally about time for me to follow in Granddad's footsteps and start up my own restaurant. Hell yeah! Are you gonna come to the city? I bet your business would be booming over there. Ha! You might be onto something. I can't really be hanging around this place my whole life, can I? Well, I'll give it a thought anyway. Cheers! If I do take you up on that, you better keep spreading the word. Alrighty then. So, why is there a quest marker that randomly showed up in that direction? What is that about? Might not be fast travel over there, but you know what? I feel like it.
This is the place.
Show. I shulk. Just gonna randomly teleport into existence then. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, Matty. Hey, yourself, Dylan. What you up to here? Ah, well, you know, just thinking about things. Life, where we're going. Know what I mean? Yeah. City's on your mind? Bingo. Things will never go back to normal for us if we don't get this rebuilding done. One day soon, we'll have to get started. We'll need to scout out a new location. So with this and that, I figured it might help to have the armories operational, you know? But in Shulk's estimation, it'd be too much of a chore for the Mo. Repairing such a large piece of machinery would require a lot of worker hours. The internal wiring is also a lot more complicated than it appears at first glance. It would not be a simple job, simply put. So, have you talked to the others about this? No, not yet. Why? What are you thinking? That's perfect then. I'll take this to him. But, Matt, we'll never manage alone. That's why I wasn't gonna suggest doing it alone. I wanna ask the Liberators for their help. What? This is a city problem, Matt. You really want them to get involved in it? That's your problem right there, Dill. Huh? You gotta stop dividing the world into us and them. I know we were always living in our own little bubble, but it's like us and the Liberators. We're tight now, don't you think? Honestly, we're pretty much a family. You're with me on this, yeah? Might have to chew on that one for a bit. Oh, come on, man. Don't be such a killjoy. Matthew, if you truly believe that, you need to only reach out to them. See if they reciprocate how you feel. Yeah, I was thinking of doing just that. You're something else, Matt, I swear. Well, anyway, I'll be sure to do something about the whole armory business. And mate, stop trying to do things alone. We're all in this together. Yeah, alright, I get the message. Flippin' poser. Well, guess I'll just have to hold you to it. No pressure then. I guess it's time to do the rounds. I guess this'll be the last thing we see to. Actually, maybe one last thing after that, because it looks like I'm not going to beat that unique as I am now.
Hey, what's this?
But, well, only do time, right? I actually tried looking into it one time myself, but it seemed like a massive pain to fix up. Didn't know where to start. But it's definitely possible, right? That is, leaving cost out of the equation. Bringing the cost down is exactly what we needed here, isn't it? But Matthew, isn't this a city problem? Do we really need to beg for help? If it enables us to use aerial routes, our logistics will get a much needed boost in efficiency. Getting it done would benefit everyone here. I think we'd be mad to pass this one up. Right. Valid point. All on the same page then? Great. Now how about we get to laying the groundwork? If there's anything we can do to help, just shout. We'll sort it out. Better start rounding up the materials. Can someone get a list going? Alright then. We'll defer to you here, Matthew. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Alrighty.
Right, what's next?
What is it next?
Hey, these are rare.
Alright, now this bunch. Alright. Forsooth, you wish for mine help in the great work of restoring yon armories to their former glory? High time. Didn't think I'd get to fly in an armory again. Honestly, I can't wait. Is this a directive from the Liberator's top brass then, Matthew? Ah, nah, not this time. You're free to take the job or leave it. Whatever suits you. So you're leaving it to our discretion? Well then, our answer is obvious, isn't it? Yeah, I believe so. Abby and I will take part in your project. We'll be glad to lend you our assistance. Oh yeah? You sure? Both in Kevis and Agnes, we're taught to value our comrades, to have each other's back. This choice is no choice at all. Nice speech. That may rewrite in the tear jacks. We can try to canvass for more volunteers from our side as well. Would that be okay? Yeah? Sweet! If you could, that'd be a big help. Young Master Matthew, prithee forget not your humble servant me, of course. Suck up. Agreed.
Next is...
Hang on, I've got someone else to talk to there? Oh, something... Oh, right, Mickey. I should go hunt him down afterwards, see what happens. Well, first the Remembrance Stones and now the Armories. You sure like to keep honest people busy, huh? Heh, I know you. You're just happy he came to you, aren't you? This place is safe, but it's not 100% absolutely forever safe. Might be good to have an exit strategy in place. Wonder how they would justify that. I'll be more than happy to help Matthew, although I'm not great with machines. Still, please find me something to do. It'll be a lot of people working on this. Gonna be hectic as heck. You know it, but if it's your curry fuel in them, they'll have the energy to move mountains. That's a lot of faith to put in one humble dish, but sure thing. If they keep eating it, I'll keep making it. I'm already itching to get started. Any careful tinkering needs doing, you point me at it and watching me go. I've got some nimble fingers myself. Hope I can put them to good use. Oh, I know. I'll go round up more hands. The more people helping us, the better. Thanks, everyone. Couldn't do it without you. I want to see what that unique dialogue for Mickey is. Hang on.
Let's keep going.
Now I'm curious. Where are you hiding? Later in the day, huh? Actually, oh, there you are. Just popped up, actually. I'm kind of curious to see if that unique dialogue's still there. Mickey? Yes, Matthew? I'm sorry. Have I done something wrong? Once this is all over, you and me need to have a little heart-to-heart. Huh? Oh. Yes, sir. Poor child. It would be even funnier if that were reciprocated. And Matthew had to figure out how to reconcile with that. But we're probably not going to see that. No matter. Also, I just realized how dirty the clothing is right now. So those big transport ship things are called armories, are they? You think the armories can still fly? I want to help. Let me help. Okay, but, like, is that meant to be on top of our Liberator duties, or... Salmi, please stuff a sock in it. One day, Linka's gonna stop covering for you, and on that day, I'll be ready to teach you the meaning of real, honest work. I didn't say I wasn't gonna do it, did I? Way to stereotype someone. So you'll help then? Sure, happily. Though you might want to relegate me to lugging stuff around. I did some leftness maintenance back in Kevis, so I might be able to do a bit more. Might as well. Can't turn down a butt in need now, can we? Alrighty then.
Let's head back for a moment.
Alright, back over there. He's gonna die? Yeah, probably.
This is the place.
Okay, nearly there. Oh, you're back? How did all... And here's the mob. Don't mind us. Wow, you were busy. See, Dylan? What did I tell you? Us city folk and the Liberators, we're all birds of a feather now. Don't knock a bit of camaraderie till you've tried it, eh? You got me there. And of course they're using the city light motif. Well, one thing's for sure. Wherever we found the next city, we'll need to make sure there's lots of room. That's the spirit, mate. Looks like I'll have my hands full. Nothing a mechanic loves more. I can't wait to get started too. Let's get our technically minded bots together and start planning. Nico, could you get our experts to gather round? Sure, I can do that. Oh, I'll go as well. Did the frame rate slow down? Hang on, why is everything moving slower? I haven't seen this since, well, editing my Xenoblade 2 stuff to be fair, but... And if I could get the supply, logistics, provisions, and other assorted dogs' bodies over here, please? Ugh, this is so slapdash. Surely it'd be better to draw up a proper plan first. We can play a supervisory role then. Care to help me, Glimmer? Yeah, sure. If Matthew hadn't stepped up, all these people would never have come together on their own. Few would attempt to rally everyone under one banner, and fewer still would achieve it. We were already witness to a great feat today. For a leader, he's a real handful, that one. Right on, guys. There's plenty of work to go around. I know you'll do us proud. And away they go. Really? That again? Well, I guess not yet. Well, that would be a first, I suppose. In the timeline, but still. Oh, hey, your troopers. How you doing? Hang on, was there some model pop-outs? What just happened? By all the stars above, the armories as I live and breathe. All they need now are a few tanks of fuel, and they should be ready to fly. Then we better stock up on some, so we're ready for any eventuality. We can't very well afford to be sitting around in Colony 9, indeed. You said it. As soon as this Alpha thing is resolved, we'll be right back to our war against Mobius. First off, we should find some place we can stay hidden from them. Good point. I'll be damned if I let those scumbags steal our home from us a second time. I feel exactly the same, Mickey, my chum, and we won't let them. Never again. Sounds to me like we'll be sticking together for quite some time then. Indubitably, for we are now faithful companions, bound by the red thread of common destiny, and no mistaking. Yeah, what Janice said. When we leave here, it'll be as one people. The armories are gonna make that happen. Well then, it's all up to you guys now. We'll keep Colony 9 safe. Nobody's dying on my watch. That goes for you too, Matt. You die out there, I'll kick your ass. Of course. I hear ya. Alrighty. Okay. So, at this point, the only thing left to knock out are a few unique monsters, and since we keep struggling against the level 61, I suspect I'll want to spend a bunch of time level grinding in order to take care of that. So, as one last thing to do, I think there's only one option that remains, right? Something that I absolutely should take a look at in the base game, just to see what the big deal there is. One last thing to close it out. And then we can talk the usual shop about short-term and long-term plans. Wow, my voice is giving out. What the heck? Come on. Doesn't take that long to load in between them, right? I'll be curious to see if even without a dedicated Switch 2 edition, I'll be curious to see how it performs. Alright. So, as you might be able to tell if I look over here,
So much choice.
I have been working through on getting the +2s for everything. Apparently it only goes up to +2 looking at this, but that does make a difference in being able to get a massive attack boost when that emblem shows up. So,
Artsage come up with new talents. Do try for selves.
in this challenge you won't be able to use chain attacks, huh? Battle against 2 heroes of legend, huh? Okay. Real quick, am I happy with my current team? Let's see. I have a few people. Let's see, is this my... It's been a while since I've dug through here. Okay, this must be what I was using as my main attack group. I guess then, the only thing I'd want to change up is the hero. Which would be funnier? Let's go with this.
I will come with you, and we will build the future.
Honestly, depending on what we're up against, I'll probably need that. Okay.
Choose whichever challenge tickles friends' fancy.
When's Pro Gauntlet? Whenever I have a week I can't make a stream. Is next week back to base game? We will talk about that. Let's knock this challenge mode down first.
Challenge! Begin! Make this quick.
Really? Using 2's battle theme, huh? Well, I guess we've already used 1's and you're calling me 9, so I guess that makes sense. Oh jeez, when did Unique suddenly take all the damage? Oh man. Okay then. Have I even hurt you, Shulk? What the hell? What are you equipped with? Do I have to gun down Rex first? That looks like the same thing that, what was it, that Zed had around him? Or am I thinking of something else entirely? Okay then. Remember you can turn on special battle themes? I don't care enough. Oh, hang on. Oh, I see. So there's... Okay, so it alternates as to which one we can actually hurt without impunity. Interesting. And unfortunately, Shulk being the dodge tank is just gonna make that even more obstreperous. Oh, and Neo goes down. Lovely. Nia, get your kid up. We've got business. Thank you. Why not if anyone that knows Topple here? I thought Senna would have... Wait, no, not Senna. Oh, jeez, hold up. What the hell happened? Hang on. You know what? Break it up and let them kill you. What the hell? How'd that happen? Huh. The hell? That's random. I did this at 99 with all classes maxed out. Huh. I wonder how it looks on easy mode. Because if I'm looking to just unlock Shulk and Rex for the base game, then I'm not particularly concerned about when it happens. Hell, I ran into trouble with Elmo Redux, as you'll eventually see. You want to hear what you get for beating this fight? I mean, it's pretty obvious if you look at the heroes list what it's gonna be, so...
Archsage have every faith that friends will overcome!
That makes one of us! Let's try that again. Okay, so we can only focus on one at a time. Alright, so it's gotta be Rex right now. Is that how you don't get their classes? Wait. What, do we at least get to run around with them in the base game? Well, we are doing more damage, so we should be able to get through this. Well. Yeah. Rude! Okay, get aggro off of you now. Okay, switch targets. I can't even chain attack either in this round, huh? At least we're dealing a decent amount of damage. Go. Well, as long as you're focused on the Ouroboros who can't be hurt, I guess that's not a problem. Ooh, this should be fun. Get him! Whee! Take that, sucker! Alright, back to my usual spam strat. Man, you're resisting the break? That's annoying. Let's hit you again! Oh, switch targets? Okay, got it. Actually, I never equipped Lucky 7 on Noah, didn't I? Because I don't think I could... Oh! I get... Oh, almost got a chance. Damn. Oh, perfect. No rage for you, buddy. Get out of here. You can have Monado rage, but not rage. Oh, jeez. Should have known that ability would come out eventually. Okay. Oh, switch targets. There we go. Ooh. Okay, good. Come on. Ooh, nice. Can I get burst in time? Come on. Ah, not quite. Damn. That's disappointing. Okay, let's knock Rex over in a hurry. Alright, Rex goes down. Almost. Hey, you re-enraged? Huh. Should have seen that coming, I suppose. It is too easy to spam this, holy crap. Alright, Daze landed again. Okay. Oh, so that's what it feels like to be on the other side of Blossom Dance. Well, not Blossom Dance anyway. Alright, we're good. Alright, so I at least got the reward at A rank.
Friends, Joy? Archade sure hope so.
Alright, cool. Okay. Alrighty then. Your classes can't be learned? Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, so be it.
That's right. Stack 'em up.
So, I guess we've got all the classes that we'll ever have. Well, I guess it makes sense with how they set it up. Wait, you still can't use Life Sage yet? Oh, right. Huh. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing when I get a chance to later, huh? There we are.
Allow me to safeguard you, and all that we stand for.
Okay.
I'm giving you the best of me.
No pressure then. Okay. Nice. Now do it on hard. I couldn't beat normal and you want me to do it on hard? No.
I'll come with you, and we will build the future.
Alrighty then. So, let me just make a save real quick just to be sure that we're good to go.
It's good to keep a record.
Okay. That'll be all for tonight then. Okay. So, looking ahead to next week, it's going to be an unusual one because we've got the Switch 2 release on Thursday, and there's going to be a lot of attention paid to it as a result of that. My pre-order arrives on Friday, though there's a friend, there's an IRL friend that's going to want to spend time with it. So I don't know my exact schedule as of right now. If there were no other factors, my thought was, okay, Variety Night as soon as I get it, working through, taking a look at what it can do, go through a few games, check out some of the Switch 2 editions for what we have right now, have some fun with respect to that. Whether that will be Friday or Saturday, I don't know yet. So that'll be the question. And as of right now, I don't have a good answer for same. So, that in mind, is there anything more that needs to be said? Honestly, that's probably the main thing to announce. As far as what the Xenoblade streams will look like, at least for the weekday streams, I'll keep the Pro Archades Gauntlet run I did for if and when I have a weekend I can't make it. But at this point, we've reached what I feel is a good stopping point if I need to put the 3 on hiatus. And at this point, I've reached the point where I'm ready to say, okay, it's time to wrap up the Xenoblade 2 stuff, one a weekday. Which could end up chasing off most of the people that I ended up attracting the attention of with respect to the response videos, which is a concern, I'll admit. I do want this channel to do well, but at the same time, it does need to be sorted. And now that I have the game dungeon that I can throw future Let's Plays onto, even if they won't be a major focus, just something to consign to a weekend, just to slowly whittle away at, and thankfully with only 2 that technically have anything I need to worry about for that. Given that, my thinking is, let's get the Let's Play content sorted and done and dusted, so I can use this channel more as an experimental ground for everything else. And to that end, let's see, how many videos do I have in the Xenoblade 2 playlist right now? Let's see, 155, and we recently put out number, let's see, where's the prologue one? Okay, 87. So, subtract 4 as a result of the challenge battle live streams, so a fair number. It's going to take a few months to get through it, but I'm at the point where I've only got 8 recording sessions to go through for Xenoblade 2. Should be able to knock those out over the course of June. At least the majority of them. Let's see, I've saved the final session for last, as I'll be doing a bit more editing, as I had a bit of a ramble afterward, giving my concluding thoughts on the game. So, by virtue of that, my plan then is as follows. At some point, probably starting the week after the Switch 2 launch, I'm going to start releasing the Xenoblade 2 stuff every weekday at midnight. My thinking there is to get through it at a much faster clip than I would otherwise, just doing them one a week, as let's be honest, at the pace we're going, one a week would mean it's still sticking around for the next, year or 2 at this rate. So, my thinking is, while that's going on though, I don't want to necessarily just flood the channel with Xenoblade related stuff, so once that goes into place, whatever we end up doing next week, whether it be, on Saturday anyway, whether it be doing more Switch 2 stuff, maybe I could do a multiplayer community night with Mario Kart World after, if I don't get to do the Variety Night Switch 2 edition on Saturday, but we'll see. I've got ideas, but regardless of what we do next week, which is going to be unusual, the following week, I think I'm going to start the Xenoblade 2 spam, and during that time, Xenoblade 3 is going to be on hiatus. I will still be working on stuff like the Archsage Gauntlet in the background, and according to chat, I'll now have Shulk and Rex that I can drag along for that. I'll be curious to see how they play for same. But while I'll keep working on that in the background, and I'm tempted to go after some of the unique monsters as well, just to make sure that I've got gem crafting sorted, but all in due time, I suppose. While I may still do some offline grinding, and I'll especially need to do so in order to be sure that I'm ready for, to be sure that I'm ready to go for going after unique monsters. That's going to be the real fun part for Future Redeemed, to knock all that part out. Make sure that I really do finish everything. I will be leaving it alone for the most part until the Xenoblade 2 spam is done. Once that's done, I'll bring Xenoblade 3 back as a weekday stream. What's the next livestream game? Is it Cuphead? You'll see. I wanted to do a CRPG, but my window of opportunity to get the Pillars of Eternity video done before the review channel gets busy with Mario Kart World and the Linux test video and the Fire Emblem Engage video, that's passed. Once the Xenoblade 2 Let's Play stuff is done, I'll be able to dedicate a small bit of time to it every weekday, but till then, For now, at least, that'll do. If it is Lou should return, that's part of the motivation for going to something like Cuphead, to be fair. Because it has been a long time since I did something other than Xenoblade. Because part of it was outside of my control. I just ended up busier toward the latter half of 2024 as a result of personal matters and couldn't do reliable weekday streams. Part of it was just, well, bad timing. Part of it's just, well, not necessarily wanting to commit to another stream day, even after the time came back. And to be fair, I've been kept rather busy, so ended up being a good thing. And, I mean, you can look over at the Game Dungeon channel how often I've been able to do weekday streams since. It's not been consistent. Still, either way, that is the short-term and long-term plan. TLDW, Xenoblade 3, regardless of what we do next week, will be going on hiatus afterward in order to allow me to go full spam with Xenoblade 2, knock all that out, get that done and dusted, and once that's sorted, Xenoblade 3 will come back as a weekday stream. Pillars of Eternity will never be done, not with that attitude. It will be. It will be. I'm just going to shut up about it from now on. In fact, I've got a community post on the review channel going out tomorrow to that effect, basically saying, okay, I'm not going to talk about this anymore. You'll hear about it once it's done. So hopefully I'll be able to hold to that, more to the point. Still, either way, that is all that needs to be seen to. As for how long it'll take me to finish editing that, let's see, 14 and a half hours is estimated for the runtime. Assuming it takes me about that much time, if I make it my sole focus, I could probably knock it out in 2 weeks, to be fair, but if not faster than that, maybe 1 week, but I do still have other stuff I want to do. I've also got, well, let me put it, let's see, I wonder if you'll do DK64 ever. I don't anticipate doing that for a very long time. You've seen that platformers are not my cup of tea, let's put it that way. I have very little reason to check out DK64, as much as you keep insisting. Either way, I think that covers everything of import, so as far as Xenoblade, next time we jump in, I'm thinking what I'll do is we can start off by jumping into Future Redeemed and knocking out one of the unique monsters once that I get at a level where I can take it. I can look up recommendations on what I need to do in order to take it down properly. Make sure that I'm well outfitted, or at least better outfitted. And hopefully that'll help make a difference to be sure that I can bring it down. And, yeah, that should be all that needs to be said. Seen to, anyway. Let's see, is there anything more that needs to be seen to? It looks like that's everything as far as the chat's interested in. Never mind, I vote you flood the channel with Xenoblade stuff. Oh, boy. Well, you're getting what you wish. Although, I'll be very curious to see what the subscriber numbers end up looking like once that's done. That's gonna be the fun part. Or the interesting part, anyway. There was a time when I was able to do daily uploads, but that was back in college. A long time ago. A long, long time ago. Either way, for now, that's enough rambling from me. So, thank you all for stopping by. Next time we jump in, well, I can talk more about what things will look like overall with what we're doing on Xenoblade 3 once we get to that point. For now, I'll leave it there. So, have a good night all. I'll see you all next week for the Switch 2 Variety Night.